What's going on, fellas? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and for this one I want to give you guys our first look at our very first character from update 4.9, and who better to start with than this savage right here, Sabretooth, boys. But before we get this thing started, there's a couple things I want to talk to you guys about when it comes to character acquisition and the best way to go about building Sabretooth, because he's different from the majority of characters currently in the game. You cannot get him from bio selectors, you cannot get him from Shadowland selectors, and you cannot get him from the monthly subscription for the X Gene selector. You cannot get him there. The only way that you can get Sabretooth is right here in the shop at the price of 2,500 crystals, and you get him at 6 stars when you purchase this thing the first time. Now I know immediately a lot of you guys who are free to play are going to be super upset with this. However, I think this is the better of two evils, because they could have easily put him in the X Gene selector and they still would have made a ton of money, because Sabretooth is a very popular character. At least this way, if you're free to play, you can just save your crystals and over time you will have Sabretooth. Right? Same way how you guys all save for the deluxe packages when they come out, you can save towards Sabretooth. It will take you a little while, but at the very least, if you are free to play, Sabretooth is not forever lost to you. Whereas if he was in the X Gene selector, he would be completely lost to you. So take solace in that. So when you purchase this thing the first time, the pack will actually change over to looking like the Emma Frost pack, where you can purchase it multiple times after, and you'll actually get 160 X Genes for him with a bunch of other materials which aren't really important. The only thing you need to know is this is how you're going to have to go about getting bios or X Genes for him if you want to bring him up to tier 2, which I honestly think he's going to be one of the best tier 2 characters in the game. Now, if you go about building Sabretooth this way, where you purchase him the first time like I'm gonna do right now, right? Let's do this. Nice 6-star Sabretooth. If you go about building him this way, it's gonna run you anywhere from 5,000 to 6,250 crystals, okay? Because you're gonna need to buy this thing minimum 2 times, or if you're like me, you're gonna need to buy it 3 times, right? Now, 6,250 crystals, that's a lot. That is almost the price of a deluxe package. And with those, you at least get missions that you can run indefinitely and get a whole bunch of other additional rewards. So I know it sounds really expensive, and it sounds that way because it really is for one character. However, this is actually cheaper of 2 options to go about building the character. After you get him at 6 star, you can say, screw this, I'm not spending any more crystals on this guy. Then what you're gonna need to do if you want to bring him up to tier 2 is actually do what I see a lot of people doing, which is using a tier 2 mega advancement ticket on this guy to skip buying more crystals for him. However, I think this is the more expensive option of the two, right? Because taking that, the tier 2 mega advancement ticket, when it goes on sale, the lowest it goes for, the lowest, absolute lowest it goes for is 4,000 crystals, right? So if you calculate it, that means you would be spending 6,500 crystals minimum if you use a tier 2 mega advancement ticket on Sabretooth. That's a lot of crystals. That's even more than if you had to buy it 3 times. Because if you bought it 3 times here, right, that would only cost you 6,250. And at the very least, you would get these other materials and the gold. So it's completely up to you guys how you want to do it. But I think buying this thing multiple times is the cheaper way to go about it, because you may end up being one of the very, very, very lucky few who only need to buy it twice. For me, I know I'm going to need to buy it 3 times. And honestly, some of you guys who may be thinking, man, what if I'm one of those really, really, really unlucky people who end up having to buy this thing 4 times? I've never heard of anybody having to buy it 4 times. If you've had to buy a pack like for Emma Frost, since she was the only other character, if you had to buy Emma Frost 4 times, let me know in the comment section, because I've never heard of it. Also, please do not, absolutely do not buy this pack for Warpath. It is a complete rip. Think about it logically. I just spent 2,500 crystals and I got myself a 6-star Sabretooth. They want you to spend 2,500 right here to get 315 X genes for a free character that you can farm in Dimension Rift. I just paid the same price for a premium character that I can't get from anywhere else, and he came at 6 stars. 315 bios is not even enough to get a character from 1 star to 6 star. So you're just getting ripped off here. This is a terrible deal. I don't know what you guys were thinking, Netmarble, but this don't fly by me. Honestly, guys, do not buy this. If you bought it, it's a complete rift, and you just wait. I just said rift. Well, because he's in rift. Yeah, it's a complete rip. Anyways, if you bought this, you got ripped off, and I feel real bad for you. Anyways, I had to give my thoughts here. This is the best way to go about it. But if you want to just get him to tier 2 and be done with it, you can go ahead and drop one of these, but that's more expensive if you ask me. Anyways, moving on, let's actually get to building my guy Sabretooth, and let's start having some fun with it, man. So I'm gonna check him out at tier 1 level 60 today, just because I want to show you guys what you can do with him right away. For those of you guys who let's actually put him on a team here. Those of you guys who plan to pick him up and just keep him at tier 1 pretty much indefinitely, let's actually just go ahead. Nice, I'm already 12,000 in the world, so basically nobody has him yet. Now, what we're gonna do here is actually drop a mastery ticket on him, a mega mastery ticket. I don't have any. Hold up, fam. I don't want to use them Mcron shards because I need to. Yeah, okay, we're gonna just use regular ones then. I don't want to use those Mcron shards because you can use those to roll for bios for Nightcrawler or X23, and you can also use them to work on, more importantly, Deadpool's uniform. You can work on Logan's uniform as well, but y'all already know whose uniform is getting the mythic first, right? Yeah, it's gonna be my guy Wade. I already have it at like rare, I think, and yeah, I'm just holding on to a little bit of my resources just for now. All right, so let's actually go ahead and get this thing up. Also need to check out what I need to give him for an ISO set. I'm just hoping it's not overdrive, because that's gonna be a pain in the ass to roll for. All right, we're done. Also, boys, scavenger hunt time for you real quick here, man. What is the name of Sabretooth's son? Full name. Leave it in the freaking comment section. All right, leave it in the comment section. Be the first one to do it. I promise I'll be on the ball this time. I kind of messed up last time, right? But anyways, Sabretooth's son, leave his name in the comment section. First person to do it, 300 crystals. Let's get it. All right, so let's actually check out his skills here. Attack speed. There's some attack speed there. Hold up. Let's actually get him to level 60 right quick. Let's actually bring that down to, I think like 1900 is enough. All right, 19. Let's go with 1950. 1950 is good. Nice. Might have actually overshot it a little bit there, but that's fine. Level 60. Let's actually get, which skill has the attack speed? This one. So I think it's only gonna go up to like 6%. That's fine, or 5% actually. Okay. And he doesn't have any more attack speed coming from anywhere else. That's good. We're not gonna worry about that yet. Let's actually go roll this ISO set for my guy. Let's see how long this takes. Binary power. We don't want Blessing of Asgard. All we want is, actually, it doesn't even matter. Power Fang Hulk, Overdrive, doesn't matter. Anything but Hawkeye.
2 hours later.
Holy crap, boys, that took a hot minute. So we landed on Overdrive, no Power Fang Hulk, but hey, I'm not gonna spit in the face of the devil, that's for sure. Like, seriously, this is my least favorite part of building characters, rolling for ISO sets. Honestly, they need to change that. Like, I hate sitting through that painful process. All right, so we got some HP here. It would have been nice if you got double HP. Okay, HP here again, that's good. I don't know why he has dodge, but he's pretty agile, so it kind of makes sense. That's unfortunate. He doesn't get any cooldown natively, like not even as a secondary stat. That's pretty shitty, so we got to roll this for skill cooldown. Always want to roll before you upgrade, because when you upgrade it, the cost actually increases by a substantial sum, especially if you wait until gear 25 to try and reroll. All right, so cooldown there. All right, So we got 15 on the gears. That's the most we can get it to. Okay, so 48% for the cooldown, 46%. So we're gonna be way over on ignore defense as soon as we put this ISO set on. Let's actually go do that right now. We'll level up the skills after. Actually, let's level them up first and see what he gets. I wasn't looking at them. So that's just bleed damage. But this one skill, I think I'm gonna use it. Actually, man, it's Sabretooth, baby. We're getting all them skills leveled up, baby. I don't even care. Burn through that gold. Only upside is I only have to build 3 characters in this update. And downside is I'm gonna be spending so much gold trying to push rank with DP. I don't know why I said downside. That's not a downside. That's DP, baby. You know what I'm saying that's an investment. So whew, that kind of sucks. I was really hoping that his 5th skill would get more penetration. Not like more as in the percent, but like different types of penetration, like immunity, invincibility. That kind of sucks that he doesn't get that. All right. So I don't really see him taking over the PvP meta, at least not right now. Let's actually go give him some all attack here. So give him like 170 or higher. There we go, 171. Why am I enhancing? I'm not enhancing. Give him that. Start off with 6 stars, work our way up. If he ends up being as powerful as I want him to be, then we'll definitely awaken this. If not, then we'll keep it as is. Hoping I'm wrong though. And he actually ends up being like a freaking monster. Like, you know what I'm saying, like that's what I want. I'm hoping he doesn't come in and just kind of fades to the background, kind of like how Emma Frost came in and we were all so hyped for her, right? And then she just kind of like faded until she got a uniform. And even now, we don't really talk about Emma Frost that much. We talk more about Psylocke than we talk about Emma Frost. You know what I'm saying? And we talk about Invisible Woman all the time because she's amazing. But we don't really talk about Emma Frost even with their uniform. I still haven't even gotten that uniform. Also, for her, not her, for Sabretooth's ISOs, you want to give him as much HP as possible to bump up his healing. For his Urus, you also want to consider, I should have given him physical attack. I don't know why I gave him all attack. It doesn't matter. All attack, physical attack, same difference. For his Urus, you also want to consider HP because that's going to just make him even tankier. Can't wait to check out that 4-star passive in action. Not going to give him an obelisk right now. Just want to test him out a little bit on a few different Shadowland stages and see what the damage looks like. Let's see what the stats look like right now. So, yeah, it looks like we really should have gone with Power of Angry Hulk over Overdrive just because, yeah, he gets some more crit damage at 25%. See, okay, here's the deal. If you plan to give this guy a CTP of energy, you're probably going to be better off going with Power of Angry Hulk and not Overdrive. I only went with it because I got it first and I spent a good bit of gold, so I didn't want to go too deep in the red. But it looks like Power of Angry Hulk is the better choice for him because he doesn't give himself that much attack speed. Like, he gives himself 5%, so with that up, I'll be at 126, so we'll still be a little bit off the cap, right? So yeah, just keep that in mind when you're building this guy. Power of Angry Hulk, if you land it before Overdrive, you're probably better off keeping it. All right, let's actually jump in and test him out a little bit in Shadowland right here. See what the damage looks like. Absolutely love the new Shadowland thing where when you beat a stage, you just get to see the chain pop off. It just give me that Mortal Kombat vibe, for real, for real. Can't wait until we see what's waiting for us on 31 and beyond. Let's check him out right here. So physical, let's see how he can do on a physical reflex stage. Let's see. I gotta make sure I prioritize his damage immunity. All right, so I think I'm gonna start off with the 5th skill just to see it in action because I absolutely love the animation on it. Yo, AoE radius, so sick. So you can almost just completely chain the 4 and 5 back to back, eh? You probably don't want to do that though because you want to get that attack buff. Damn, he's just completely locking down Kingpin. Damage is also really good. What are you trying to do, Ronin? Yo, absolutely loving him. He's so sick. See how fast we can just clean up these guys. Yo, they're not even spawning fast enough, bro. Holy shit. Like, I still love that after image thing that he has, man. I don't want to accidentally kill this guy, but y'all see the damage is nasty. Let's actually go check him on a different stage. Let's see how he does on this stage right here. Now, this stage is actually pretty annoying. See if we can completely shut these guys down. See how much damage we can do in 1 minute. Also, he's a combat, and we got we're getting guard broken. Okay. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. You can't kill us though, baby. You can't kill us. We unkillable, baby. Oh, Iron Man, you're annoying, bro. Get out of here. Yeah, he's super fun to play. Super easy to play as well. I should let the 4 play out more though. Let's let it play out here. Alright, so less than 1 minute, we got these 2 phases cleared out. Took a lot of damage there. Well, that's true because he's a combat type and these guys are dealing energy damage. Okay. Very Wolverine-esque. So 1 minute we can clear this. That's light. Damage is solid, guys. Let's check him out right here on this stage as well while we're at it. 3 for 3. What you got, Victor? I'm gonna start off. Actually, let's start off with the 3 this time. Let's get that buff. Jeez. I thought the AoE from the last half of the 5th skill would have just cleared out those guys, but it didn't. Okay, that time it got everybody on the map. I feel like once we get max skill cooldown, he'll be able to chain together his skills in a way where he's almost untouchable, which is freaking awesome. Especially for Shadowland, he's just gonna completely suppress them. Jeez. Yeah, you're not even gonna hold up for a minute. That's sick, bro. Vic is just freaking awesome. Definitely like easy to play and fun to play. Absolutely love it, guys. So yeah, man, this is just the first look at Victor. This is 4,000 in the world, but don't take that for much because that's just mean a lot of people haven't decided whether or not they want to spend that 2,500 crystals on him. For 2,500 crystals, literally just for a mega rank up ticket, he's actually pretty freaking cool. Absolutely love. Like just looking at him alone, you know what I'm saying? It's just freaking awesome. But he actually plays freaking awesome as well. And because of this 4-star passive of his, with the defense down, I think he's actually going to be a pretty solid striker as well, because when he pops in, if this activates, right, he's going to apply all defense down to the bosses in World Boss Ultimate. Oh my goodness, that's actually pretty awesome. Anyways, boys, we're going to wrap it up right here. Just wanted to give y'all a first look at Victor. I feel like he's going to end up being a very, very, very good character. So yeah, it's up to you guys, man, but I'm out. Peace.